Well, welcome to the East Bayfield Community Center for some Saturday afternoon action between the East Ottawa Stars and the Barrie Junior Sharks. East Ottawa coming in on a 5-game losing streak, trying to snap that today. For the Barrie Junior Sharks, they come in winners of 2 straight, looking to add on and make it 3 in a row here. I understand we had some technical difficulties in the pre-game, but hopefully that is all fixed now as we get ready to get underway. In net for East Ottawa, Madeline Ouellette, 3-3 on the air with a 910 save percentage. For the Sharks, it's Riley Maxwell, 4-2 on the air with a 919 save percentage. Kate Stewart able to win the opening draw, and we are underway from the East Bayfield Community Center. Meta with the puck, will pass ahead, intercepted by Govan. East Ottawa able to get the puck in, but just offside. Off just outside the Shark end, won by Barrie. Jones pass intercepted by Orlicki. Puck goes down behind the net. Meta battling with McKenzie. Will get it free and plays it to Brumwell. Beat Brumwell, sending it across for Larman. That just missed. And it goes to Woopling. Woopling up to McKenzie. Off her stick. Sharks get it back and Stewart's able to flip it in. That's sent up the boards, down the ice. Grabbed by Dion. She'll play it to Jenny Keller. Sharks leading point getter so far. Goes to the girl who's in second place, Sadie France. Puck gets past her. East Ottawa sends it back the other way. Charette across to Gabby Willard. Past the head. Tipped into the zone. Kaylee Bowes, the East Ottawa leading point getter, has the puck now. Plays the head. Puck comes out of the zone, but Charette sends it right back in. Bowes sending it across to Leo, and the puck comes out of the zone. Charette to Willard. Playing it ahead to Jenny Keller, that's tipped out. Ottawa will take possession back. Bowes going up the boards. Played into the zone by Fortin. Puck goes down the length of the ice. Willard gets there for the Sharks. Played up the wing for Wallace. Into the middle now, Winter. Shootout hero last weekend. She loses the puck there, sent it right back in by Bisson. Charette will fight through the pressure from behind, nearly turned it over. Winter played ahead to Wallace. Tip past Cote, and into the zone, Wallace. Backhands it out front, just missed McKay. Puck goes back to the point, there's 7, playing it down low to McKay. Maddie McKay coming in on a 2-game point streak here. She'll go back to the point for 7. 7 will take a shot, deflected wide by Stewart. The person there for the rebound is Swanson. She's coming around trying to get the puck. East Ottawa takes it back out the other way. McCram up to McDonald. The pass ahead is intercepted. Sharks coming right back in. Here's Brumwell up the way. Abby Brumwell fights off the pressure, drops to the point. One-timer, Cosgrave blocked. Cosgrave sends it across to Meta. Down in the corner now. Swanson puts it out front, tipped wide by Stewart. Cosgrave steps up. Her shot blocked by Orlicki. Puck sent down the length of the ice, and icing is called. 17:21 to go in the opening frame. East Ottawa Stars coming off a loss on Thursday to Nepean 4-3. Nepean currently sits 3rd in the league, ahead of the Sharks by a point or 2. Payette across the Woopling. Broken up behind the corner, so despite the Ottawa record of 16th place and 5-7, you can't take them lightly. De Silva to the point. Here's Dion, a shot, that was stopped. Rebound goes to France. Her pass just missed. Keller comes to Dion. Kathleen Dion putting it down behind the net for France, battling with Woopling for it. Woopling able to play it ahead. Govan trying to get it out, kept in by Sonia Meta. Goes down around behind the net. Sharks trying to step forward, it's Dion getting there. In between her legs, and now Winter comes in. Mallie Winter, a shot stopped by Ouellette. Rebound loose for Govan. Tipped free by Winter, and they'll head back to the point. Sonia Meta to Wallace. Taya Wallace finds Dion, putting it to the net. Winter charging in there, but Ouellette able to make the save. Puck comes up the wing now. McKenzie will get it out of the zone. Charette is there. She'll play it across to Dion. Up ahead, it's McKay into the zone. McKay stops up, backhands it to Charette. Here's Charette's shot, stopped by Bose. Fortin tried to get there, it's tipped down behind the net. Bose will play it ahead. Fortin to Hogue. Hogue trying to come into the zone, that's broken up by Willard. Willard lost it to Hogue. Maybe an opportunity here. She'll take a shot, stopped by Maxwell. Puck's loose. Tessier puts it out front, a one-timer denied by Maxwell. Mason Driver with a big opportunity there for her third goal of the season, but Maxwell coming up big early in this one. Maxwell stopped 22 of 25 last weekend against the Cambridge Rivulets, playing in back-to-back games here. Off the draw, East Ottawa with possession. It's McCran. 2027 grad, and after that she'll head off to Cornell. Right now with East Ottawa, she just lost the puck. Cosgrave looking for Brumwell. That missed, and right back in by Cote. 7 looking for Swanson. She's able to tip it around to Cosgrave. Up to Larman, puck gnawed out, sent right back in. Piper 7 with it. Up for Brumwell. Gets it past Cote and now grabbed by McCran. She'll flip it ahead for McDonald. Puck goes down the length of the ice. It was tipped, so it won't be icing. McDonald pushing 7 into the boards. Now Fortin coming in to grab the puck. And gives off to McDonald. McDonald to the point for Kaylee Bose. Got back to McDonald. Tried to make a move. Came off her stick right to Bose. Her shot was blocked. Took down De Silva in the process. And Simone Swanson able to get it out for the Sharks. Driver played ahead for Fortin, just past her. Icing waved off again. Meta with it. Up to Keller. Get possession, now plays it up to El De Silva. She'll go off the boards and send it into the Stars' end. Driver with it. France coming to grab it, but puck flipped down the ice. Icing waved off for a third straight time. Here's Meta. Off the boards to Keller. Sharks trying to go back out the other way. Winter coming through the middle with speed, able to tip it into the East Ottawa end, where Payette, their captain, will grab it and send it back down the other way. Dion trying to get it out. He's able to spin back, right across to her D partner, Meta. Flip through the middle, that's broken up. Payette off the pass from Lupling, sends it ahead, tipped in by Orlicki. Meta to McKay. McKay to Taya Wallace. Wallace across to McKay. She'll get it in. Trying to chase the pass. Woopling and McKay will get there. Wraparound opportunity. Stopped by Ouellette. Puck is loose and tipped out of the zone by Orlicki. Charette to Willard. Up ahead to Winter. She'll tip it into the zone. Sharks will get fresh players out on the ice. Cote played ahead, turned over, nice play by Stewart. McKay trying to knock it free. It's loose for Swanson, who just tips it on net. And he'll get a whistle as Ouellette makes the save. Madeline Ouellette looking for a bounce-back game for the Stars. She stopped 20 of 26 in an 8-0 loss against Durham West last Sunday. She split that game evenly, 30 minutes apiece with her goalie partner, Anna Ryu. Stewart down and around past Larman. Goes all the way to Willard. Her pass was blocked off and comes out of the zone. Off the boards by Charette to Bisson. Cote to McCran and out of the zone. Charette regroups, tried to play it forward. That was broken up. Charette drops it back for Willard. Up for Larman. Larman getting it to Stewart. Maybe a chance here for Kate Stewart trying to deep the defender there, but Bisson was able to keep her from getting to the net. Shred will send her right back in. Sharks were offside. Now they'll get onside and come in. Try and force a turnover here with Bisson able to get around them. Bring it out. Hogue to Driver. She had a big chance earlier in the period. Couldn't capitalize. Looking to capitalize here though. Mason Driver. Dropping it off. Centering pass for Hogue. That was broken up. Larman now nearly turned it over. Sharks going to get possession back though. Flip down the ice, icing waved off. Flip ahead, puck comes out of the zone. Keller across forward to Silva. Sharks coming right back in. Here's France. has a chance here. She'll take a shot, stopped by Ouellette. Puck takes a big bounce off the boards and heading back the other way is Hogue. She'll flip it down low behind the net. Before Cosgrave lost it, here's McKenzie. McKenzie gonna bring it around, goes up to the point for Whippling. Whippling going to McKenzie, and she took a tumble there. Unlucky for the Stars, but they keep possession. Orlicki to Whippling. She'll take a shot. That's stopped by Maxwell. Puck is loose to De Silva. Flipped ahead. Whippling gets it back in the neutral zone, sends it right back in, as both teams will make changes. Cosgrave, pressured by Orlicki, is able to send it back to 7. 7 across for Cosgrave. Up for McKay. McKay lost it. Maybe an opportunity here. Govan. And Orlicki battling for it. Cosgrave and Orlicki getting into it. So Orlicki went down. Back the other way come the Sharks. McKay tried to make a move. That was broken up by Whippling. McDonald looking to go back the other way. Broken up by Dion and backhanded right back in. Code had it knocked off her stick there. Sharks nearly able to put some pressure on. Govan around. Kept in the zone by McKay. She's taken down there. Dion flipped to the corner for Wallace. She's tied up by Bisson. And that will allow East Ottawa to get the puck back. McDonald going to flip it ahead. Target was Tessier, couldn't get it to her. And the Sharks get it back. Stewart will send it in. Halfway through the opening period, no score here in Barrie. Sharks and Stars going at it, and it looks like we're going to get our first penalty of the game. Teo Walsh into the box. So this will be a 4-minute penalty against the Sharks. So East Ottawa, big opportunity here early in this game to get things started. Draw one by the Sharks. Meta can't clear. Played off the boards. Here's Tessier. Tessier to McDonald. Back to the point now. Now McDonald. Rates tried to give the valet. Actually faked it. McDonald going to flip it across for McCran. That was broken up. Dion fights off the pressure. Pinned to the boards by Kaylee Bowes. Battle for the puck now, and that'll be whistled down. 9:43 to go here in the first. 3:32 left in the Ottawa power play. Ottawa wins the draw. McCran has some space. Plays it across to Bisson. Back to the point. McCran. Down to Code. Code off the boards. Down to Tessier. Charette able to pin her to the boards. Driver knocks it loose, but Jenny Keller's right there to take it out. And the Sharks are going to go back the other way with a short-handed 2-on-1. Keller with France. 3 Stars trying to catch up. They can't as France sends it backhander wide. Now Ottawa trying to quickly go back on the attack. It's Bisson back the other way. Has Fortin with her. Bisson into the boards. That's broken up. And the Sharks will go back the other way again. Can De Silva get there in time? No, it's going to be Hogue getting there. Pinned to the boards by De Silva, and in comes Fortin. 2-on-2. Fortin fights through. Willard has a 2-on-1. Now Driver, chance, sent it just wide. 2 big chances here early for Driver, but she hasn't been able to capitalize. Puck comes out. Payette plays to Fortin. To Hogue. Into the zone. 2:30 left in this East Ottawa power play. Puck knocked free. De Silva's clearing attempt is successful. Now Stewart pushing her way through, nearly turned it over. Now flipped out the other way. Sharks get a clear. Stewart's going to be first to this puck. Try and kill some time off here. Fighting through. Stewart's battling too. Now able to pin it to the boards. 3 Stars, 1 Shark. And the Stars are able to knock it free. Just over 2 minutes left in the penalty to Wallace. 4 minutes for head contact as Winter sends it right back in. Valet playing it ahead for Govan. That was broken up, and 7 will send it down the ice. There's now less than 2 minutes on this power play, so East Ottawa can't do the 2 goals in 1 power play here. Govan will drop for Orlicki. Govan got taken down. Olycki flipped it down low. Govan back to her feet, plays it back to Kode. Cross. Govan, that's deflected out front and broken up. Winter will send it out the other way. Both teams will get changes. 1:18 left in the power play to East Ottawa. Kode sent across for McCran. Aniston McCran into the Shark end. She'll drop for McDonald. McDonald to Payette. Payette on the point, back to McDonald, back to Payette. Her shot gloved by Maxwell. Off the draw, Meta around the boards, can't get it out. 50 seconds left in the power play. Bisson to the middle for McCran. Has some space, starts to drive net, now drops it back for Payette. Tried to give it back for that was tipped by Meta. McCran now, back to the point, Payette. Bisson now. Nice feet to McCran, she'll take a shot, blocked by Meta. Nice block there by Sonia Meta. And that'll allow the Sharks to get a clear and a change with 30 seconds left in the power play. Bisson gonna calm it down. Played ahead to McCran. McCran now bringing it into the zone. Broken up, Swanson around the Tessier. Charette knocked it loose, couldn't clear though. Valet trying to get it, but that's cleared. And Wallace is out of the box, so we're back 5-on-5. A big penalty kill here in the first period by the Sharks. East Ottawa unable to take advantage of the 4-minute power play. Now the Sharks get an offensive zone draw here with 6:01 to go. Off the draw, battle for it. Keller is there. Down to France. France goes back to her point. Cosgrave slapping it across. 7 to the middle for Keller. She'll take a shot. She scores! So right off, fresh off the penalty kill, the Barrie Sharks have their first goal of the day, and it's none other than Jenny Keller with her 8th of the year to make it 1-0. So now 8 goals, 12 points on the year for Keller. Looking for more here, but she came in offside. Sharks will make changes. Winter, McKay, and Wallace will come out. Flying's had some strong games recently. We're going to carry that over into today. Here's Dion, backhanding it into the Ottawa end. Payette around the boards for Olycki. In the zone, Dion plays it down low. Payette battles McKay for it. Now Wallace pushed into the zone. Winter alongside her, battling for it, and Wallace able to knock it free. Wallace backhanding it out to the point for Meta. She'll take a shot. That was blocked. That was blocked off. McKay trying to get there, pins her to the boards. 7 and Cosgrave get the assists on Keller's goal here to make it 1-0 for the Sharks. McKay fires it across to Meta. She'll step up, takes the shot, stopped by Ouellette. Fourth assist, 5th point for Piper 7. 7th assist, 7th point for Annabella Cosgrave. Sharks win the draw. Here's Brumwell with a chance. That goes over top. Brumwell puts it out front for Swanson. That just missed. Flip down to the corner. Here's Brumwell. Pushed into the boards. Battle for it. Flip down, McDonald. Couldn't get it out, now drops it back to Bisson. Bisson, nearly a collision there with Stewart. She was able to knock the puck free, but the Stars keep possession. Code goes up the boards for McCran, and this thing called. 4:20 to go. France, Keller, De Silva with Willard and Charette. The Sharks here with 4 minutes to go in the first period. Puck knocked free to Tessier. She'll flip it out of the zone. McCran got past Charette. Now one-on-one with Willard. Here come the Stars. Maybe a chance here. Stopped by Maxwell. That was Valet driving the net, but was tied up by Gabby Willard, who didn't let her get an opportunity. Tessier and France on the draw. Won by Tessier. McCran's free with the puck. Stopped by Maxwell. Face off in the offensive zone here for the Stars, but the puck comes out. McKay trying to go back the other way. Collided with Valet. And McDonald's able to send it in. Cosgrave is there. She'll come up the wing. Dropping it back. 7. Shoved into the boards by McCran. That'll be a penalty. Maxwell to the bench. It's Winter plays ahead, but that missed. So it'll be touched by East Ottawa, and Sharks will get their first power play of the afternoon. Be McCran going to the box. Body contact to call. There, this one will just be 2 minutes. .340 to go in the first period. The Sharks with their first power play of the night as they try to extend the lead to 2. Meta to McKay. Waits, tried to go across. That was blocked off. McKay gets it back, plays it down low to Wallace. Wallace out front for McKay. That was broken up. And McKay trying to get it back. She's pinned to the boards. Wallace looking to knock it free. McKay. Up the wing, waiting. Now coming to the middle. McKay to Meta. Sonia Meta. Cross for McKay. She'll step up. She'll take a shot. That's blocked. Puck comes free to Winter. Gives off for Wallace. Yeah, Wallace now steps in and shoots. Stopped by Ouellette. Tons of space for Wallace there to create an opportunity. Got a good shot off, but Ouellette able to make the save there. Draw one by East Ottawa. Code up to McDonald and cleared the length of the ice. Maxwell gives to Dion. Kathleen Dion. Over to Sam Larman. Larman and Orlicki. That was broken up, and Orlicki will backhand it ahead. Meta to Swanson. Dropping it back now. Here's Dion. Head for Brumwell. Brumwell into the zone. Dropping it back. Here's Swanson. 45 seconds left in the Shark power play. Dion on the point. Giving it across. Here's Willard. A shot deflected by Brumwell. Stopped by Ouellette. Brumwell gets it back, giving to Gabby Willard. Willard steps up and shoots, and Ouellette makes the save again. 2:16 to go, 34 seconds left in the power play. Off the draw, Sharks with possession. Willard to Charette. She'll take a shot, that goes wide. France, Keller, and De Silva the forwards. France shot blocked and cleared down the ice by Payette. Maxwell gives off to Charette. Long pass ahead to De Silva, trying to catch the Stars on a change. De Silva to the middle. That was deflected wide by Bisson. McKenzie's clearing attempt doesn't work. Here's an opportunity. Keller to De Silva, giving it back. Just missed her. Here's Fritz with a chance. Stopped by Ouellette. seconds left in the power play here. Then McCran will be out of the box. Draw one. McCran is back out. So both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. Charette pushing it down low to the corner. Code couldn't get there. Puck came out front off De Silva's pass, but deflects wide. France to the middle. Here's Keller, deflected by De Silva, but in the perfect spot to make that save. Charette off the boards, trying to play it to France. That's broken up. Charette, a shot knocked down by De Silva. Goes wide. Keller to Willard on the point. Gabby Willard stepping forward. That's deflected by McKenzie. Then floated out back the other way. Charette to De Silva. Into the zone, her shot blocked by Code. That's broken up now, but Donald going back the other way. McCran colliding with 7 there. Out for it, McCran able to get it back. McCran to McDonald. Down behind the net. Her shot stopped by Maxwell, puck is loose, and McKay is on it. Final minute of the first. Still 1-0 for the Sharks. Wallace into the zone. Puts it out front for 7. That's deflected back to the point. Sharks get back. Here's McKay sending it wide. Big chance right out front there for Maddie McKay. Cosgrave. Right ahead, McCran. Drops it back to the corner. McKay takes the shot blocked. Winter trying to put it out front. That's broken up. Down to the corner. Wallace out to the middle. Takes the shot. Stopped by Ouellette with 7 seconds to go. So 7 seconds remain in the first period, and the Sharks will have another offensive zone draw here, trying to add to their 1-0 lead. And it's going to be Annabella Cosgrave taking the draw. She'll get it down low to Swanson, put it up front for Stewart, just missed. East Ottawa heading back the other way, not enough time, and that'll do it. So the 8th goal of the year for Jenny Keller has the Barrie Junior Sharks up 1-0 after the first period. The Sharks look to make it 3 in a row. We're going to head off to take a break for intermission, but on the other side, we'll have second period action for you. Stand by, everyone. Well, welcome back to the East Bayfield Community Centre here in Barrie, Ontario. It's the Barrie Junior Sharks up 1-0 after one period on the East Ottawa Stars here on some Saturday afternoon action. Jenny Keller with the first goal of this one has the Sharks in the lead right now. Shots on goal in the first period, 9-5 for the Barrie Sharks. Just a reminder, as I believe I only mentioned it in the pregame tape that I had to restart, that the Barrie Junior Sharks will be at home tomorrow at the Sadlin Arena at 1:30 p.m. for the Iced Pink event. I'll have the game for you live on YouTube at 1:30 p.m. If you're interested in watching any of the other games going on during the day at the Ice Pink event, I'll also be streaming those live on the Barrie Sharks Game Stream YouTube page or Facebook page. So it'll be another fun year at the Sadlin Arena for the Ice Pink event. Always a very entertaining game. Sharks won 6-1 over the Cambridge Rivulets there last season. Leah Sutton scored a hat trick, and we'll have to see if any of the girls have a hat trick in them tomorrow. Just a minute left here until we get underway for the second period. Looks like the Sharks will start with Stewart, Larman, and Brumwell again. Sonia Mehta is the only defender out there right now. Kathleen Dion is at the side of the bench. Looks like she's just chatting with teammates, and then she'll be over. For the East Ottawa Stars, McCran, McDonald with Tessier, and on the back end it's Cote and Bisson. Riley Maxwell in net was perfect in the first period. She stopped 5 of 5. On the other side, Madeline Ouellette, solid first period. She stopped 8 of 9. Both goalies had pretty decent starts to their games and look to carry that over into the second period. Stewart and McDonald on the draw, won by Stewart, and we're back underway. Larman into the zone, flips it in. Goes down and around. Stewart pins Blair to the boards, no call on that. Here goes McCran into the zone with McDonald. McCran making a move around Mehta. Backhander denied by Maxwell. Here's Brumwell. Flipped ahead to Stewart. That's broken up. Brumwell chips it out. And here goes Larman. Trying to catch up to the puck. Sam Larman. Waiting. Bisson gets it back. Sends it around. McCran pushed into the boards. Mehta. Flipped down behind the net. Goes on net. Brumwell a chance. Stopped by Ouellette. Play kind of came out of nowhere there. And while we have a stoppage in play, just want to let you know that at the end of this period, the stream will be stopped. There will be another stream put up for the third period. You'll still be able to find it live. You're just going to have to back out of this stream, wait a second, maybe reload a couple times, and the second stream will be there. De Silva gets it out of the zone, tipped ahead. Jenny Keller's going to have a breakaway. Keller looking for more in, shoots off the post! Jenny Keller coming back close to her second goal of the game. She's scored twice in a game, a couple times already this year. Keller's shot again, stopped by Ouellette. Out the other way, Fortin. Broken up, flip back the other way. It's Ottawa with it. That's played ahead. Hogue. Played off the boards. That missed and goes in down the ice. Willard is there with it. Trying to play it ahead to Wallace. That was tipped. Puck comes out to the middle. Luckily for the Sharks, the only one there was Charette. 18-18 to go in the second period. 1-0 Sharks off a first period goal by Jenny Keller, and she almost just had goal number 2 a minute ago. Breakaway opportunity, shot off the post. Shred ahead, just barely. Not too many players there for East Ottawa. Here's an opportunity out front. Broken up by Willard. That was Orlicki that couldn't get the shot off. Woofling a chance now. Stopped by Maxwell. 17:52 to go. Govan and Stewart on the draw. Cosgrave gives it to 7. And ahead for Brumwell. Out back the other way. Brumwell to Stewart. She'll come into the zone, flipping it past Payette. Stewart behind the net. Waits, puts it out front. Here's Brumwell with a chance. She scores! Abby Brumwell. Top corner. Her third of the year. And the Sharks extend the lead to 2-0. What a shot from Abby Brumwell. Stewart with the pass to get it out front. And East Ottawa defenders must have missed Brumwell as they fires that one in. 2-0. East Ottawa trying to get back in this game. McCran makes a move around Cosgrave. Wrapping around, going off the boards. Bisson, that's tipped out of the zone by Stewart. Code, pass across, broken up. Stewart to Larman. Sharks looking for more. Sam Larman, a shot that goes over top. Stewart now gets there. She's pinned to the boards. Stewart and 7 with the assist. That's 7's second point of the game. Larman to Dion. Right down behind the net. McCran to McDonald. Trying to get past Dion. She won't let her get any farther than the blue line. Sharks get the puck back. Metatrack come through the middle. A couple Ottawa players converge on her. And the Stars are able to get the puck back. Flipped in, Meta. Battling Fortin with it. Meta able to spin off and get it back around to Swanson. Flipped out of the zone. Driver. Battling with De Silva. Driver pushing it ahead. Broken up by Dion. Kathleen Dion able to find De Silva. She'll take a shot. That's broken up. Dion to France. Lost it. Intercepted. Hold back the other way to Driver. She'll flip it in. 5 shots in the first period for East Ottawa. Driver definitely had the best opportunity. She was alone out front, similar to how Brumwell just was. But it was stopped by Maxwell. Bo's a chance. Stopped by Maxwell as well. And that's what a lot of these East Ottawa opportunities have been. Coming from the point. Not a lot of pressure on them. Winning that draw over McKenzie. Nearly went on net there. Balfour coming up front for Govan. That was broken up. Here's Winter. Played off the boards. Goes out back the other way. Wallace chasing the puck. Woopling couldn't get there. And now she's pinned to the boards. McKenzie able to knock it free. She'll go around for Payette. Payette up the boards out of the zone. Willard gets there. Willard off the boards for Winter. Back the other way come the Sharks. McKay into the zone. Takes a tumble. It's broken up. Winter playing it down low behind the net. Tipped loose. Here's Wallace. Waiting, spinning, going down low for Payette. McKay now to Winter, just off her stick. Back the other way come the Stars. Nice move there by Orlicki. Maybe a chance here. Orlicki, a shot save. Rebound. Golden couldn't get there. Maxwell able to play it now, and back the other way come the Sharks. Cosgrave plays it ahead for Brumwell. She'll tip it into the zone. Ottawa trying to get back. Code fanned on that pass. And then her second one was blocked off, and the Sharks are going to get the puck back. Larman reverses, flips it in. Down behind the net. Bisson. Skins on the boards. Comes to Bisson. Up the wing, broken up. Here's a chance for Meta, chipping it to Larman. Couldn't get it on her stick. Second chance, and it's in the pads of Roulette. for the save. 14-16 to go. 2-0 for the Sharks. Swanson on the draw against Annie McDonald. McDonald's able to win it. Ballet around it to Bowes. She'll get it out. Go right on the stick of Kathleen Dion coming through the middle. Dion a chance. That's blocked. Gets the puck back herself. Taken down into the boards. A couple players down there. Puck comes around for Bowes. Kaylee Bowes going to flip it out. Deflects up in the air. Here's Meta with it. She's taken down. Battle for it. Broken up. McDonald. Flipped around. It goes past Bowes and Meta will get there. Sonia Meta. Back to the point. Here's Swanson. She'll take a shot looking for a deflection. But it didn't get it. Ouellette there to make the save. Sharks trying to ramp up the pressure and add to their lead. 2-0 at your score here. 13.5 to go in the second period. First of 2 this weekend for both teams. Sharks will play Mississauga tomorrow. East Ottawa heads to Aurora to take on the Central York Panthers. Here's Winter dropping it back for Willard. Willard up to McKay. Battling for it in the neutral zone. McKay gets it, flips it ahead to Taya Wallace. Wallace into the zone, takes the shot. That's tipped over top. That comes around to Winter. Down to Wallace. Broken up, driver up the boards, and out back the other way comes Hogue. Maybe a 2-on-1 with Fortin. Hogue into the zone, tried to send it across, but Adrielle Charette making it look easy there on defense. Willard pressured by a pair of stars. Hogue gets it, puts it out front, but the only girl there is Taya Wallace. Wallace back the other way, chased by Orlicki. Wallace able to just flip it in. Puck goes down behind the net, Cote. It's broken up. Wallace flips it down behind the net. Stewart trying to get there. Collided with Bisson. Puck comes out. Cosgrave chasing. She'll get there first. Cosgrave ahead for Brumwell. Maybe Brumwell trying to knock it ahead. That's broken up. Cosgrave and Orlicki got into it there a bit. Arman ahead for Stewart. Tipped into the East Ottawa end. Bisson. Larman gets it back now down low. Stewart a chance. Stopped by Ouellette. Puck comes free to Govan. Govan able to get past Stewart. Now I'm going to take a skate with it. Beatrice Govan sends it in. Cosgrave is there now for the Sharks. Time and space for Cosgrave. Gets past one. Now sends it ahead for Larman, but missed her. Not enough on it for icing. Bowes flips it around. Tessier glides with Meta. Puck's out back the other way. Here goes McDonald. McDonald into the zone. Waiting. Going to come to the middle. Takes the shot. That was broken up. Deflected on net. And Maxwell able to make the save. McCran, the McDonald, spins off Meta, but lost the puck. Swanson will get it, sending it around. It's Ballet getting there first. Scrum against the boards for it. Puck knocked free. 7 around to Meta. Sonia Meta has Keller breaking away for a breakaway. Just couldn't get it there. Foot down into the Shark end. 7. That's a move on McCran. That was blocked. Meta now. Coming into the zone. Fighting off Driver. Wasn't able to fight her off the long. Driver gets it out. Back the other way. Here come the Stars. Fortin into the zone with Hogue. Fortin waiting. Dion all over. Knocked the puck away. And Sharks will go back the other way. Here's Swanson. Flips it in. She'll get a change. France chasing Lupling for the puck. France pushes her into the boards. Tried to get back to the point. Maddie McKay able to grab it. McKay, nice move, trying to get to the net. That was broken up. McKay coming around. Fights through it. Here goes McKay. Going to take a lap of the zone here. Drops it off for Dion. Her shot, looking for a deflection, broken up. Dion gets it back. Playing it off the boards and behind the net to Wallace. Tried to backhand it out front. That was broken up by Lupling. Payette. Pinned off by Winter. Knocked free behind the net. Rippling is there to Payette. She'll go up the boards, missed Hogue. That'll go down the ice for an icing just over halfway gone here in the second period. East Ottawa Stars trying to get on the board here. Don't have a goal, haven't pressured Riley Maxwell much. Sharks have played a clean game so far, only the one penalty. It was a 4-minute one, but they killed it off. Stewart, nice play to Willard. Here's a chance block. Puck is loose. Sharks trying to get after it, and they get it. Penalty coming, though. Sharks have possession, and that'll be a hooking call. Abby Brumwell heading to the box. So East Ottawa 0 for 1 on the power play here today. Stars win the draw. McCran to Code. To McCran. Larman almost stepped up and forced it back the other way. Here's a shot stopped by Maxwell. Puck goes back to the point. Code trying to keep it in. Battle for it against the boards. Knocked free by the Stars. McDonald lost it. And the Sharks will go back the other way. 7 playing it ahead. Stewart chasing. She'll be first to that puck. Doesn't matter because Brumwell's in the box, so there wouldn't have been icing either way, but Stewart got there first. McDonald ahead for Bisson. Bisson across from McCran, right on her stick. Drop back, plays it down behind the net. Tipped out front, Maxwell makes the save, and a whistle with 8:47 to go. 1:15 left in the power play for the Stars. Driver in France, won by France. Meta has it, and she'll clear. Puck goes down the other way. Ouellette decides to leave it. They're going to skate with it. That was blocked by Keller. Kaylee goes with it. Ballet to Driver. Nearly lost the puck. Driver able to get it back. She'll come into the zone through the middle. Dropping for Bose. 45 seconds left in the power play. Bose a shot deflected wide. Ballet stepping up. Tipped out of the zone by France. Sharks will get a clear. And Sadie France also going to get a change. Puck goes down the ice. Icing waved off. Dion around for Meta. Meta now going to clear it out the other way. That will allow Keller to get off. Back in their own zone. Final seconds of this power play. Valet looking through the middle. That was deflected right on net. Maxwell makes the easy save. Dion has space. She'll clear. Out to neutral now to Silva. Trying to get it off Code. Code able to send it ahead now. Try to catch up to it herself. Couldn't get there, but Govan has it now for the Stars. Beatrice Govan dropping the puck for Orlicki. Down to Govan, putting it out front. Just missed McKenzie. Tipped out back the other way. Here goes Brumwell, fresh out of the box. Already one goal this period, looking for her second. She got the puck again. Brumwell with the Silva, able to get past. Here's a chance to Silva. A shot sent over top. Late breaking 2-on-1 there for the Sharks. Unable to capitalize, but they still have possession. Charette around to Willard. Abby Willard goes right back to her D partner Adrielle Charette and sent through the middle for Brumwell. To De Silva. De Silva and Brumwell with Mally Winter right now. Brumwell puts it out front for Winter. Just off her stick. Winter able to get it back. Flips it to Charette. Charette to Winter. That's tipped ahead. And McKay is there. Ray McKay giving off to Wallace. Dale Wallace to the point for Willard. Willard, McKay, through the middle, Wallace just missed. It goes down the ice, Maxwell with 6:30 to go. That hit off the stick of Charette. Right to McDonald, the Sharks able to quickly tie her up. Wallace gonna skate through the middle. Back the other way, 3-on-2 into the zone. Wallace gives to McKay, gonna come to the middle, takes the shot, stop. Puck is loose, and Ouellette able to gather it with 6:13 to go. A lot of the possession spent in the East Ottawa end here in the second period. The Sharks have one goal from it, looking to make it another here in the next 6:13. Larman off the draw. Sends it to the net. That's tipped wide by Bisson. Stars assistant or alternate captain trying to play it to another alternate in McCran. That was broken up. Tipped ahead. Stewart batted it down with a high stick, and the Sharks touch it. So face off just outside the East Ottawa end now. Won by Kate Stewart. Cosgrave to 7. Flipped in. Coda able to get there. Played up the boards, tipped down the ice. Icing already waved off as 7 catches up to it. Pinned to the boards by McCran. 7, the only one there now. McCran tried to close in, but 7 was able to find Cosgrave first. Larman to Keller. Into the zone. Jenny Keller going to take a shot off the side of the net. Keller now trying to go up to the point. That was broken up. Sent back the other way by Bose. De Silva leaves it there. France. Up to the point. Meta. Meta to France. Waits. Shoots. That goes wide. Meta. Took down behind the net. Now Keller put it out front. What a pass to France and stopped by Ouellette. Nice play there by Jenny Keller. Trying to make it 3-0. If you're just joining us, Sharks up 2-0 here with 5 minutes to go in the second period. Jenny Keller got a goal in the first. Abby Brumwell a goal in the second. France able to win the draw. Dion closing in, gets a deflection on it and forces it to the corner. De Silva. Tipped down low by Keller, maybe an opportunity. Meta's charging the net, but pass across broken up by Valet. Dion able to keep it in. Played off the boards. And now pinned the boards there. That's going to be a penalty on Bose. So the Sharks are going to get another power play. With 4:45 to go, Bose going to the box. And she's actually going to get kicked out of this game. Checking from behind is the call. East Ottawa going to get an explanation here. So it's a 2-minute penalty. We saw this a couple weeks ago with OHA. And so there is a rule in the Hockey Canada rule book that says you can have a 2-minute penalty and a game misconduct here in the U22 Elite League. So Bose, 2 minutes and a game misconduct for checking from behind. Serving the penalty will be Kiana Fortin. Off the draw, battle for it. Comes out of the zone. Here's Dion. Kathleen Dion to Sonia Meta. Meta into the zone. Taken down by Bisson. Now Winter pushed into the boards. Now Winter gets a stick to the face. No call on that one. Dion to Winter. Winter. Comes to the middle, giving to McKay. McKay spins off driver, trying to add to the lead. McKay to Meta. Gonna step up and shoot. That goes down low. Wallace tips it behind the net. And it comes out to Dion. Dion to Meta. Meta on the point, gives to McKay. McKay trying to send it across. That's broken up. Battle for it, and East Ottawa clear. 1 minute to go in the power play. Maxwell flip it ahead. That goes down the ice. Stewart to Larman. That's broken up. Mackenzie ahead to Meta. Sonia Meta on the point. Waits. Gives to Stewart. Kate Stewart, down low Larman. Larman comes out from behind the net, puts it back to the point for Meta. Sonia Meta takes a shot, deflected save, puck is loose. Sharks can't get at it. Puck comes out of the zone, Meta is there. Half a minute to go in the power play. Meta to Willard, and ahead for Larman. Sam Larman into the zone, drops for Stewart. Here's Stewart, back to Willard. Willard a shot, that's blocked. Ballet goes up the wing. Stewart can't get there, here's Willard. Larman, back to Willard in her skates, she's got it, sends it across. One-timer Charette, blocked by Orlicki. She's gonna clear, and that's gonna do it for the power play. Fortin back out of the box, and she was trying to head off. Didn't realize the puck was coming right at her. She'll stay out for now. Stewart into the zone, waits. Spinning, Stewart fighting off the defenders, but now broken up by McDonald, back the other way. Maybe an opportunity for East Ottawa. Orlicki into the zone, drops from McCran. She'll take a shot, stopped by Maxwell. Charette trying to clear, puck remains in. On the point, here's a shot, that's tipped wide. Orlicki puts it out front to McDonald. Intercepted, Stewart flips it down the ice. Swanson gonna chase. Bisson able to get there first. East Ottawa into the zone. McDonald from McCran, her shot stopped by Maxwell. Puck is loose, here's France. Around for De Silva. De Silva going out the other way. Swanson, with 2 minutes to go, gives it back to De Silva. Here's a chance, that goes over the top of the net. Puck comes out of the zone, back out the other way, here's Seven. Seven to Cosgrave. Cosgrave to Swanson, that's tipped in. East Ottawa chasing, Whippling. Gets there, plays it around. It's tipped loose to Seven. Viper Seven backhands it in. Whippling is there. She'll calm it down, now plays it to Bisson. Coming up on the final minute of play here in the second period, and just a reminder, if you weren't with us earlier, I'll remind you in a moment here, as the Sharks have an opportunity, but that's broken up. Driver takes it, turned over, and flipped to the corner. Stream is going to end. Just a reminder, after the second period, there'll be a second stream put right up right after that one. So all you'll have to do is back out, reload. You'll be right back in. Here's a chance. Wallace scores! Taya Wallace with the third goal of the game for the Sharks. That's her fourth of the year, and it's 3-0 here in the second. Off the draw, Winter tips it ahead. Wallace looking for more, able to put it down behind the net. Code broken up. Dion ahead, gets it back. Dion putting it out front, that's broken up. Wallace trying to get there, almost able to keep it in. Sharks come right back in. Center, McKay off her stick. Back the other way, Hogue into the zone. It pass, got taken down by Meta. Driver gets there, lost it though. Sharks will go out on one final rush here in the second. Meta has room, one-on-one now. Meta into the zone against Payette, takes the shot, goes wide, but was able to draw a penalty. That'll be touched by East Ottawa. And the Sharks will start a power play here with 4 seconds to go. Payette to the box. East Ottawa captain to sit for 2 minutes.
How'd you find it?
So one final face-off here in the second period. Off the draw, Meta can't get it. That will do it. So Brumwell and Wallace with the goals. We're going to shut this live stream down. And so head on over to the back out, reload, and we'll be right back with you for the third period.